My dear friends, welcome to my channel. Myself Gaur Bharat Kumar, working as assistant professor in the department of CSC. In today's session, we will discuss about the acid properties. This is also called as transaction properties, properties of transaction. Actually, these acid properties are helpful at the time of transactions. So that's why this is also called as a transaction property. Okay, actually the transaction has the four properties. One is atomicity. Okay, so here the first A stands for atomicity, the second character is C, that means consistency, third character is I, isolation, D stands for durability. Actually these are used to maintain consistency in a database. What is the meaning of consistency? Actually now our aim is to transfer some amount to another account. Okay, so myself is X. Now my aim is to transfer the amount to the Y's account. Okay, so present my account balance is 1000 rupees. Y account balance is 2000 rupees. Okay, now my aim is to transfer the amount 500 rupees to the account Y. Actually before the transaction, what is the sum of X and Y account? In X account the balance is 1000, Y account the balance is 2000, total 3000 rupees available. Okay, after the transaction, now my aim is to transfer 500 rupees to account Y. Okay, so finally what is the X account balance? 500. Y account balance 2500. After the transaction, what is the sum of X account balance and Y account balance? 3000. So before the transaction and after the transaction, these two, that means these two persons some account balance is same, then that maintains the consistency. Now we will see what is the meaning of atomicity, what is the meaning of consistency, what is the meaning of isolation, durability. Simply, what is the meaning of atomicity? Atomicity means either the transaction is successful or unsuccessful. That's enough. Okay, so my aim is to withdraw the amount from the ATM. Okay, so I will go to the ATM and insert the card, select the language, select the current account or savings account, enter the amount, enter the PIN number, then I will receive the amount. Okay, then transaction is successful. In this process, at any time, that means in the middle of the process, maybe some what are the problems, software problems, hardware problems, or power loss. Okay, in these situations definitely I will lose the transaction. That means the transaction is unsuccessful. Okay, so simply the atomicity means either the transaction is successful or unsuccessful. That's enough. Here no middle. Okay, so partially committed, these are not allowed in the atomicity, because మనం ఇంటి దగ్గర నుంచి వచ్చాము, ఇంత ఆపరేషన్స్ పర్ఫామ్ చేసాం కాబట్టి 10,000 టైప్ చేస్తే 5000 వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ లేదు ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, డెఫినెట్లీ if the ATM is perfectly working, then definitely we will receive the amount at that time. The transaction is successful, otherwise the transaction is unsuccessful. That's enough. That is the meaning of atomicity. What is the meaning of consistency? Actually we will discuss about that point. Before the transaction and after the transaction, the sum of both the persons equal amount maintains the equal amount, then that is the consistency. What is the meaning of isolation here? What is the meaning of isolation? Isolation means suppose my aim is to transfer the amount, suppose with the help of PhonePe I will transfer the amount to, now my aim is I will transfer the amount to two persons. Okay, myself X, my aim is to transfer 500 rupees to Y, 500 rupees to Z. Okay, at this time first I will transfer the 500 rupees to Y. Okay, the transaction is successful. Okay, so after the completion of the transaction only I will transfer the amount to the Z. Okay, so then only that is the isolation. Okay, that is the meaning of isolation. దట్ మీన్స్ ఒక ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోతేనే ఇంకొక ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలి. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఐసోలేషన్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ డ్యూరబిలిటీ? Durability means actually the transaction has been committed. What is the meaning of committed? ఒక్కసారి కమిట్ అయితే, okay, what happened? So commit means the read operation is completed and write operation is also completed, then only the transaction is committed. Okay, so now we will see with the help of example what is the meaning of atomicity. Atomicity means, okay, so either successful or unsuccessful. Okay, it states that all the operations of the transaction take place at once. If not, that means unsuccessful. Okay, here there is no midway. Okay, so మధ్యలో కొంత అమౌంట్ ఇవ్వడాలు అలా ఏముండదు, either successful or unsuccessful, that's enough. That is the meaning of atomicity. So here the atomicity involves two operations, either abort or commit. Commit means successfully completed, abort means unsuccessful, that's enough. So now we will see the example. So here the transaction consists of T1 and T2. Here 600 rupees are transferred. Okay, A consists of 600 rupees and B consists of 300. Here what is the example? Transfer 100 rupees from account A to account B. Okay, here original balance of account A is 600, account B is 300. What is the total amount? 900. Okay, now we will transfer. Okay, person A transfers 100 rupees to the person B. Okay, so that's why first the T1 reads the A account balance. Okay, aim of A is to transfer the 100 rupees, that's why subtracted from the account balance. Now perform the write operation. Write operation means, okay, account balance is updated. What is the account balance now? Capital A, 500 rupees. Okay, now we will see the transaction T2. So update, read the original balance of B. So here 100 rupees is received. Okay, actually the original balance of B is 300. Now 100 rupees is received, so finally updated. Writing means updation. So now the account balance is 400 rupees. So after the transaction, person A have 500 rupees, person B have 400 rupees. The total amount is 900. Okay, so that is the meaning of consistency also. Okay, so it maintains the consistency also. Okay, so if the transaction T fails in between this process, maybe some technical issues are raised definitely. Okay, if the transaction T fails after the completion of transaction T1 but before the completion of transaction T2, then the amount will be deducted from A but not added to the B. Okay, definitely these type of problems we will face. ఓకే, సో అకౌంట్ ఏ నుంచి మనీ అయితే కట్ అయ్యాయి కానీ బి అకౌంట్లో యాడ్ అవ్వలేదు. ఓకే, ఇన్ దిస్ సిచ్యువేషన్ దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఇన్కన్సిస్టెన్స్. ఓకే, సో హియర్ ఆల్సో వీ విల్ డిస్కస్ సేమ్ పాయింట్స్. కన్సిస్టెన్సీ, వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ కన్సిస్టెన్సీ? ఓకే, బిఫోర్ ద ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ what is the amount? 900. After the transaction 900, then it is consistent, otherwise it maintains the inconsistency. Okay, so suppose T1 is completed but T2 fails, then it is the meaning of inconsistency. Now we will see the isolation. What is the meaning of isolation? So one transaction is completed, then only we will perform the next transaction. Okay, so the data which is used at the time of execution of a transaction cannot be used by the second transaction until the first transaction is completed. Okay, so with the help of example, T1 is being executed and using the data item X, then that data item can't be accessed by any other transaction T2 until the transaction T1 ends, then that is the isolation. Okay, actually with the help of concurrency control subsystem, the DBMS performed the isolation. In the next session we will discuss about the concurrency control system. Okay, so now the last property is durability. What is the meaning of durability? Durability means committed. Okay, what is the meaning of committed? The read operation performed as well as the write operation, then that is the commit. Okay, the durability property is used to indicate the performance of the database consistent state. Consistency means before the transaction, after the transaction the amounts will be same. Okay, it states the transaction made the permanent changes. So that means with the help of transaction control languages, commit and rollback, it maintains the automatic savings. Okay, automatic save. Okay, so with the help of durability, they cannot be lost any errors. Okay, any fault transactions. Okay, so when a transaction is completed, then the database reaches to a state known as the consistent state. Okay, so with the so that's why we maximum there is no mistakes are there. Okay, with the help of database recovery subsystem, the DBMS is responsibility for the durability property. Okay, the concurrency control subsystem, with the help of actually the concurrency control subsystem is responsible for the isolation. The database recovery system subsystem is responsible for the durability property. Okay, in the next session we will discuss about the concurrency control and database recovery. Until now, take care. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you.